Hi friends, we are so glad you're with us again today. We have kind of a different kind of video. I say that a lot though, don't I? Hey, if you guys are just with us for the very first time because you just clicked on the video to see the camper that's for sale, welcome. We're glad you're here. We do travel videos and we're just starting a homestead. So if you want to see us, you know, learn how to walk like a baby giraffe doing a homestead, right? Creating a homestead.
Could be
come
fun.
back, yeah, come back and visit us and check out our destination videos. And we actually do some quilting on this channel, all kinds of stuff. So we're glad you're here and hope you come back.
Okay, so we're going to give you a video tour here in just a second. But just to give you some of the basics on it, it's a 2022 Wolf Pup from Cherokee. It's a Forest River make. And it's a 16fq. So it's got some cool features, a little sofa in there. It's only like 17 feet and some inches long. I know
it feels bigger than that.
Yeah, even fully loaded, it's less than 4,000 pounds. So it can be towable with just about anything. Anyhow, we're going to take you on a little tour, and we'll give you some more of the specifics as we go through there.
Yeah, we'll give you some specs on the way through the video, and then come back at the end. We'll tell you a couple other things. Let's go check it out. The camper itself sits up a little bit higher than a lot of campers because it's called the Adventure Edition or Outback Edition.
Called, the Adventure Package.
Adventure Package. So that being said, it sits up a little higher and also has this that folds down. This is another thing that we took off right when we bought the camper because we didn't want the added weight because we knew we weren't going to use it. So we just recently remounted that. So that folds down and can carry a ton of stuff. And
the spare is a full-size spare. And again, it's never been used. We just kept it under the cover. It does have a backup camera, which there is a way that you can go ahead and make that a part of your phone, I believe.
We're not tech savvy enough to know how to do that. But anyway, the option is up there.
Yeah.
An outdoor light on this side.
30 amp connection. I believe the freshwater tank, I believe, is a 20-gallon capacity. The gray water is 23, and the black water tanks are all 23 as well. You can hook up directly to the city, or you can just fill your freshwater tank if you're out boondocking. It does have an outdoor shower as well. Okay, and another piece of the puzzle is the water heater. Down here underneath, I don't know if you can tell it, there's an on-off switch. That's if you want to use the electric. Okay, but otherwise, if that's turned off and you have the propane tank turned on, it will be heating your water through propane.
Okay, so before we go in, I wanted to show you this window, which is one of our favorite features about the camper and one of the reasons why we bought it. The Black Label edition has a big window like this, but it comes out, it's hard to explain, but it comes out like this instead of opening all the way. It comes out, and so you only get airflow from like this much of the window, but here you get this entire screen. So that's nice. It's got outdoor speakers, and it's got the outdoor, the pup kitchen it's called. And so you open this, and there's a refrigerator. We never used the refrigerator, so as you can see, it's still brand new. We actually took it out when we bought it and just put it in my sister's shed. So that's that. And the outdoor outlets, and like I said, the speakers, they light up at night when you turn on. This of course is a great big awning, and then there's these really pretty blue lights up here, so that lights up blue, and these light up blue at night.
All right, so it comes with just your standard propane tank, just one here at the top. It also has a place for your battery. This is the house battery that's being charged. Now, we have a lithium battery, so we actually removed the battery that came with this. And so this one's been sitting for a year now, just completely unused. So I just put that back in. It has absolutely zero use on it except for the last week or so when we took the lithium battery out. All right, so it does have a basement. It's not quite pass through, but it does go quite a bit of the way. And of course it has the stabilizer jacks that just rotate down and up.
Alrighty, let's go in and check her out. So it's a really pretty glass door. People always ask if you can see out of it from the inside, but you cannot. So it's just, it looks like glass on the outside, but you can't see out. It's got a really nice screen door. Okay, so the steps, do you want to show them how the steps go up, and so we don't forget?
Sure. Make sure the door's all the way open. And it just clips into place.
Yep.
That's
easy
it.
enough.
And then to unclip it, pull there, bring it back down.
All right, so the reason why we chose this one is we wanted something super, super small, but we wanted an option to have people over. Like if we wanted people to visit, we wanted them to have a place to sit. So we've got the couch here, and then the bed's behind it. And then we'll show you what it looks like when the bed is folded over. So this will just keep this with it. This is the Reflectix cover that I made that will cover this entire window. There's one, as you can see, there's one covering this window that just, of course, just pulls out. So I went ahead and cut all those to fit, so each window has that. There's a closet on each side of the bed, and then a lot of room up here. Goes all the way back. Closet on this side. The mattress has never been used because we took it out and replaced it with a smaller mattress because it was just easier to deal with, and we wanted to have room on each side for like our own stuff, you know, when you take off your watch and put your phone beside the side of the bed. So we didn't use this mattress at all, so it's brand new. The couch folds out super, super easy, folds down so that you can make the bed. And there's a lot of storage underneath the couch, of course. So we'll just show you that. You just take off the sides. And you can see all the storage. There's tons of storage under there. So you just make sure that the mattress is kind of on the back of the couch. And then the couch just jackknifes down. And then you just fold the mattress over.
And this is a regular queen.
Yeah, it's a regular queen. It's, you know, it's a nice big bed. We just didn't want one that big. And so we just got a smaller foam. It was a really big, thick foam. I think that we just got out of a box from like Walmart or something. And that worked better for us. But anyway, it's a brand new mattress. And then to put the couch back up, you just fold that over. Easy sneezy, just like that. Okie doke. So that's that end. And then going over here, you've got the radio with Bluetooth and all the controls and things here. And then these are your cabinets for like your food or whatever. And originally it didn't have that strut over there. So Dean put that in because I wanted it to stay open while I got food out of there. So also this part right here, we have this cover, like this had a cover on it. You see how this has this right here? This was solid over here. We still have this piece and it's perfectly fine and can be put back, but we preferred having that out because it was difficult to access the food back here when that was in. So I just put a real pretty basket right here full of chips and breads and different things, but we have that cover if you want to put it back on. Okay, so here's the dinette. It of course folds down into a bed like all camper dinettes do. And then there's plenty of space underneath it for storage. So another little tiny modification we did is that Dean went ahead and drilled a hole there and we put a string through there so it's nice and easy to lift up. So a lot of room there. This one is another situation like the uppers where it had the cover right here. This was solid like the one on Dean's side. Yeah, so it was solid like that. Again, we still have this piece. Can you see that? We still have the piece that covers this up, but we took that out so we'd have a place to put our shoes. So when we walk in the door, we can just come in and kick our shoes in right through there. So there's that. The air conditioner works insanely well. It will freeze you out. It's so good.
That tells you the voltage on our battery out there. The house battery, which is on the hitch in the front of the trailer, this just lets you know, so you can always keep it on and see if it's going to start to go low.
Okay, these are the cabinets above the sink. Lots of room there. And there's lights everywhere. So this is the sink cover. And this is the little pump for it pumps out soap or hand sanitizer, but you know, it's a piece of junk and it broke like before we got out of the, place. So it doesn't work, but it's cute. It's got a 2-burner stove, no oven, 2-burner stove and microwave. And that's the paperwork for everything. So microwave, 2-burner stove. And the battery you showed him, this is for the battery, but it's charging right now, right?
Yes, because we do have, on top here, we do have just a 50-watt solar panel, but on a nice sunny day, you're going to pick up enough to recharge the battery during the day.
Okay, so this is where the TV mounts. We never mounted it there. We actually always just set it on the table. But we actually did mount it there once, and it worked fine, but we preferred it on the table. And then your cable hookup thing
For the antenna?
For the antenna up there. So here's one of my favorite things. This refrigerator and freezer, for this small of a camper, we have run into people that have much bigger rigs than us, and they have smaller refrigerators. The freezer and refrigerator are just so big, especially considering the size of this travel trailer. Super, super big.
This runs on electric, but it will run off the house batteries. It is not a propane. So for some people that could be a problem.
Yeah, some people love that, and some people, they don't love that.
Yeah.
We added on the mirror. It's just hanging, but it's nice because there was no full-length mirror in here. So we put the mirror on there. This is something else that's surprisingly big for such a short camper. Like I said, it's only it's a 17-foot box. Is that right?
A little over 17.
Little over 17-foot box, but you walk in and it's got all this room on the vanity. It's got a vanity area, which is unusual. It had a different mirror. It was a bigger mirror, and that's where this little hole came from, is because it had a big mirror hanging here, but it didn't have a medicine cabinet. So we just bought this little medicine cabinet and put it in. That, and lots of room. Well, there's some room underneath here. And then this is the refrigerator. So we had taken that refrigerator out and just had all this room under the bathroom sink. But there's still some room over here and lots of room up here. So there's that. Plenty of room for your knees. We saw a camper one time that had the toilet and you couldn't shut you remember that? Yeah. You couldn't shut the door when you sat on the toilet. Anyway, this one's nice and roomy. And it's even got a little bit, it doesn't have a tub, but it's a little bit of a tub, which is handy if you have babies or small pets or something to be able to clean them off. And the shower. And my husband, he doesn't go with it. Speakers. Anything else in here? It's got a propane furnace. Keeps you nice and toasty. Okay, so everything in here runs and works perfectly, except there's one tiny little glitch that came with the rig. It's been like this since we got it. Dean will explain it.
There's just a couple of USB ports right here by the bed, which is great. And they do work, they do charge and everything, but it will cause the lights up here to flicker a little bit. So we just always bought one of those plugs that we could just plug in underneath it that had USB ports as part of the plug, and it worked just as well. So
if you stepped into it, you would see that it actually feels much bigger. And I think it's these windows. Window across, these two windows across from each other, and then this one across from this one. And it just makes it really nice and big. All right, so hopefully we showed you everything that you want to see. If we didn't, you can contact us at grassrootsliving180@gmail.com. We'll put that, we'll link it. We'll put a link for it in the description below, and you can go over there, ask us any questions you want. We can send you more pictures if you want.
Or you could even do it the easy way and just drop a comment.
Oh yeah, you could just ask us questions in the comments. You're totally right.
Yeah.
It's a great little camper. We've loved it. She's in perfect condition.
Yeah, I mean, it's still 2022.
Yeah,
So
and she's a hottie with a body. I tell you, she's cute. You'll like her.
what we're going to do is we're going to list it at 16,000 OBO, and we'll just kind of take it from there. Hopefully we can get this thing sold to people that will love it as much as we did.
Yeah, she needs a new home. Anyway, so thank you for visiting us today. Let us know if you have any questions. If you're new here, like I said, you're here just to check out the camper. We hope that you come back with us. And for those of you that are always here, hi, thanks for being here. Until next week, this is Grassroots Living, reminding you to get down to the grassroots of what makes you happy and live your love.
We're thinking of you. We'll catch you next time.
Peace out.